Welcome to the U.K.E-liquid mixing show. It is a Wednesday night. It's time to talk a little bit of mixing and a little bit of chat. Who you got on tonight is myself, Benny Vapes. We've got our own mixing guru, which is Graham Net Reality. We have got the Seve Ballesteros of vaping, the Arnold Palmer of mixing. It is Bill the Chair, and that's it. That's all we've got on. Liam is busy catching flies for his job tomorrow because we're a little bit short as well.
He's getting sucked off by a carp.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be polite and say we're catching flies.
and Tim's just mad at Benny. So other than that, everything.
Yeah. And Tim's he's got car trouble. It's a bit like is it Christie, whatever that one that went on its own, that Stephen King thing. Christine, that's it. Yeah.
Tim can't get his motor running, so that's right.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Yeah, that's us down.
Touchdown.
Good.
No, what you messed up now?
Oh no, nothing. I've not messed up. I just can't see chat. It's suddenly got
he's just wanting to be able to see chat when you go down it, Graham, so he makes sure.
Oh, that's it. There you go. There you go. So right. So yeah, that's it. There's just this. If you are in chat, have a look at the top and make sure you're in live chat and not in twat chat. If you are in twat chat, swap it over, and you'll keep up with everything we are doing. That's it. Right, show's over. Time to go. There's only 3 of us. Fuck it. So if you didn't get the show title this week, we are talking about, well, we're going to talk about vanilla. Every time I want to talk about vanilla, there's someone not on.
It works.
So, yeah, just a quick shout out. It is Mr. John Proper Coils. It is his birthday, so happy birthday. And do go over and use DIY 10 for 10% off over at Proper Coils because he is a show sponsor. So go over there. And if you want some one shots, Bill 10. Yeah, you can have Bill 10, but it's DIY 10. Do use DIY 10, not Bill 10. Yeah. Not Late Bite Vape Show 10, not Flat Cap 10. DIY 10 for 10% off.
And get proper points.
And get proper points, exactly. You can get proper points. Exactly. That's
birthday points.
Yeah, if you go over, you'll get an extra 50 points because it's his birthday.
Yeah, I can set that up.
Yeah.
Don't tell him.
Yeah. Oh dear. So yeah, there will be. I'm going to say there won't be a show. There's no NUVS next week. So I mean, as Mick's put in, let's go to Benny Dorm. I'm going to Benny Dorm.
Yeah. You're just going to see Sticky Vicky.
I am. Do you know that's all the reason I want to go? To see Sticky Vicky and the Star Wars Segway sex show.
Is Sticky Vicky still going? Or is it
it's her daughter.
Oh.
Oh, God, you can imagine if she is still going.
Well, yeah, no, she'd be about 90.
Yeah.
Right, so what we'll do is we'll go around and see what we are vaping on. We'll start with Graham. What are you vaping on?
I'm vaping on the normal, the Guar 21 with the barrage on top, and in that, I have no idea what I've got. I've either got that, because I can't see a bloody thing and I can't read the labels. I just pick one up, just pour it in, and it's 10 milligram nick. So I've just been using it as just
all right,
a nicotine boost. And I've got is that the Velocity?
It is the Velocity LE.
No, it doesn't leak anymore because might have put the coils in properly this time.
I told you haven't put coils in when you said it was leaking.
Complete user error. I didn't
have you put coils in?
Yeah, didn't put the coils in, so the whole tank leaked right way through everything. The whole battery was soaked. It was just sitting in a big pool of VG, and it's taken about a week for that VG to come out of it. I bet there's loads of it in the.
It'll last about a month, and then it'll die on you.
And then it'll die on me, which is a shame because I'm really enjoying it. I'm really surprised. I'm really enjoying it.
The coils are really good on them.
Yeah, I love that. I love the setup. I love the color. I love the way it holds. I like the weight. Everything about it. Yeah, I'm good.
What is it? Whose Velocity?
I'm going to become a pod wanker.
It's Oxford Velocity LE.
Oh, Oxford Velocity LE. Well, Oxford also makes the Arbiter.
Yeah. They do.
But I just have to learn how to put the coils in properly from now on.
Exactly. You've got to make sure they're in properly or it'll leak.
I'll pass it on to Bill.
Well, I don't have a Velocity. Well, I do probably over in the golf bag. I've got a Titleist Velocity golf ball, because they make Velocity golf balls. But I have 3 Gers, all right, 3 Arbiters. One of them I have. Well, since the show was Vanilla Sky, I put vanilla, custard in that one. Mm-hmm. The other one I have Blue Raz Cream Cake. And in this one, I have Banana Nut Muffin. And I will gently hand it over to our host, Mr. Benny.
Thank you. So I'm on the Guar with the original Arbiter on there, and inside that I've got some Fugly But Sweet Yum Yum. If you go over and use use BV20 for 20% off. It's the cheapest code. It's the shortest code for Dispergo. So go over and use BV20 for 20% off.
But does it taste of a Yum Yum?
Yeah. It tastes of a donut, to be fair. It's quite a nice donut. I wouldn't say it's a Yum Yum. It hasn't got powdered sugar on it. It's nice. It is nice. It's nice. It's nice donut, but I wouldn't say it will full on Yum Yum. So
what's a Yum Yum?
A Yum Yum is a twisted donut. It's like a long donut, but it's really got like a load of powdered sugar on top of it. Like caramel. It's like caramelized on top, sort of thing.
Tends to be in layers as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah. It's like a stringy donut.
They're gorgeous. I tend not to buy them because they last about
So a curdler.
5 minutes. The whole box will last me about 5 minutes and they're gone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You
So
should
a
get
curdler, right?
a what?
A curdler.
That's what you do when you go to the toilet, isn't it?
No, well, that's what you just described. Well, not going to the toilet, but you described a donut to be called a curdler.
Yeah, it's just a donut that's long. And I'm also on the box with the Nautilus bridge inside there, and inside that I'm on some this fugly but sweet salts. Don't know what it is because I can't read label. To be honest,
Yeah,
so I've not got a clue what it is. Right, so I better go through chat because Graham won't want to do it and Bill won't want to do it.
The glasses.
I did it Monday night. I've already done it this week.
I better get my glasses. Are you going to do it then, Graham?
Oh, I haven't got my glasses.
Oh, fair enough then. I'll do it then.
His glasses on.
These are fucking filthy. I can't see a thing.
Why don't we do it this way? You start the top, I'll start the bottom. We'll just
We'll
start
meet in middle. So we've got Deep Duffy, hi. We've got JVJ, welcome. We've got Mr. Net Reality, we've got the chair. We've got Craig D, Ian Thomas. Going down, we've got Ian Thomas, got myself. We've got Fee, good evening. Martin Saunders, good evening. Billy Lee Rice, good evening. What else we got? Going down the list. Kenny 2023, formerly Kenny 2021, formerly Kenny 2020, formerly Kenny 2010. That is formerly known as Kenny 2010. Freerider, you all right, mate? Vapor Green Becky, good evening. Mick, Judith, you all right, my friend? We got going down. Vapor Bunny, good evening. Good evening, hope you're all well, buddy. Paul Hinchcliffe, okay. Martin Saunders did get his stuff from Flavour Craver. Was a bit late because I sent an email about 5 weeks after you sent it to me. What else we got? We've got Eric Stiffinson, you alright, mate? Andrew George, good evening. And Sean Morris, good evening and welcome one and all. Good evening. Good evening. So if anybody's got anything in chat, just drop it in. If you want to know anything, just pop it in there. We will get round to it. Because we, like I say, we was going to talk about vanilla. Take these off now because I can't see when I've got them.
I'm constantly on off.
You just need a top and a bottom. That's what I got. You know,
Is that what it is? Well, I can see far. I just
I
can't
have
see.
Yeah.
You've got by. Are you by?
Yeah, I'm by. Yeah.
Eugene, you all right? Yeah. So if you do want to know anything, drop it in chat, and we'll get round to it. Like I say, we was going to talk about vanilla, but I don't know. I wanted five different people's opinions on vanilla. But we'll have to have 3 opinions on vanilla.
And I don't really use vanilla.
Exactly. So that's saying it.
I rarely, if ever, use vanilla. So you know,
I have been chasing the vanilla. I've been chasing the vanilla in McDonald's milkshakes, but a lot of times I go, oh, try this vanilla. It's all recommended, and I find it too dark. I like the bright vanillas that you get.
I like a vanilla to taste like a vanilla. I don't like a dark vanilla. I like a vanilla. Do you know what I mean? Like
vanilla.
Yeah, like a vanilla milkshake. Like when you get a vanilla milkshake, you get that vanilla. I like
the bright vanilla.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not a vanilla that tastes like
vanilla
it's just been scraped. Yeah, like it's just been scraped off. I like that vanilla. Yes. Kenny's saying, have we got a moment to talk about our Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ? You can if you want, mate. You can if you want.
I was looking at my stuff. I have got vanilla, almost vanilla everything. I've got vanilla swirl, vanilla cupcake. I've got vanilla, obviously custard. I got vanilla pudding. I've got vanilla. I have smooth vanilla. I got vanilla wafer. I got vanilla, and I got vanilla bean ice cream. I got
Well, it's like that. What was it? Vanilla pudding that everybody enjoys. I find that
I
vanilla
don't
too.
like it. I
I
don't
find
like
the
it.
vanilla too dark.
That's
Yeah.
no. See, that's the vanilla you want. That's like vanilla. I like vanilla. That
Yeah.
is vanilla.
See,
That's
what
like
is
vanilla
vanillin?
extract.
I don't get vanillin. I don't get what is vanillin.
Well, like you know what vanilla extract is? Like the little thing you get in a bottle that was like vanilla.
Yeah.
Vanilla is close to that, you know.
Yeah. And the difference of things with like the individual vanillas and vanilla will go right way through your vape. It will give vanilla right way through rather than kind of a hint of vanilla.
Right.
Oh, I got vanilla swirl too. I forgot about it.
Andrew George just put in holy vanilla was the best. See, I got holy vanilla. I've still got it, and I don't even think I don't over keen on that vanilla, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think I still got that vanilla. I don't think I've used it for ages.
Yeah, I thought it was nice vanilla, but I didn't think it was fantastic as a vanilla.
Well, see, that's like me. Even when I'm eating ice cream, one of my favorite ice cream is vanilla. I mean, I just like to just get a big bucket of vanilla ice cream. I don't want all this chocolate chunkies and pieces of candy and Fruit Loops and all this other crap in it. I just want vanilla, you know.
But you can't get that DIY FS, whatever it was called.
Yeah.
You can't get it anymore, can you?
I think it's version 2.
Kids?
I think it's version 2 you can get now, not version 1. Right, Mike?
He likes Enver Shisha vanilla and SSA Madagascar vanilla.
Yeah. I've got I picked up all the SSA vanillas to try them out. They're still sitting there unopened.
Thing is, you've got to have you had it for have to have it for Luke's Custards and Brad Smith. Vanillin is artificial vanilla extract. Right.
Yeah, it's basically what it is. It's just
vanilla extract. Yeah, I don't know. I like when I first started vaping, I only vaped 2 flavors, and that was a strawberry and a vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never had a vanilla that tastes the same as that, and that was just that I breathe with that. And I got a vanilla from Totally Wicked that tasted that other one, not begin with an M, Majestic or something like that, Mirage. I got it from Mirage, and it tasted of nuts. Billy loved it.
Well, the thing is if you put vanilla in with nuts, which you can, you know, then it just yeah.
No, but this was supposed to be a vanilla, not vanilla nuts. It just tasted of nuts.
Well, I have a lot of stuff that tastes of popcorn butter. I do. I swear, I get popcorn butter flavor out of a lot of different shit.
I get that as well. Popcorn butter out of a lot of shit.
I don't know why.
Oh, it's popcorn again.
I do it, and I'll smell it, and it smells like popcorn butter. There's ones you just take your top off, and you go, it smells like popcorn butter. And you put it in, and if you let it steep for a while, usually that goes. But yeah, but the thing is right off the bat, you're going to get popcorn butter for some reason. I don't know why, but there's got to be something put in flavors that has that similarity or something somewhere.
It's normally a AP, which gives you that AP and mixer with diacetyl, which gives you that popcorn kind of taste.
Popcorn lung.
No, it's popcorn butter. It's not. It's the butter that they put on. It's really not the. Yeah.
And it's just saying, have you seen the candy flavour ban? Where's that? The candy flavour ban? Someone been banning candy flavours? I've not heard of it yet. I've heard them. They're trying to get disposables. They're talking about taxing it in UK out. That's what they're on about doing now. Scotland are kicking off because they want to ban disposables. I heard that.
Who's banning candy?
I don't know. It says, have you seen the candy flavour ban?
I don't know. That's I thought that was a song, the candy flavor ban, man can.
Oh, I don't know what that one was.
Yeah, see there, Andrew George likes TFA Vanilla Swirl, which I have also, and I have in a lot of stuff.
Vanilla Swirl is very much like an ice creamy is Vanilla Swirl.
Yeah, it's close. I mean, it's similar to putting in like a vanilla ice cream or a vanilla bean ice cream or something of that nature. But I basically I made the vanilla something and just put a bunch of different shit that was vanilla in it, and it actually came out really good. It tasted, I vaped probably, well, shit, I bet I vaped probably 1,500 mil, maybe almost 2,000 mil of that.
Billy said when she says first started vaping about 9 years ago, there was a juice called Vanilla Ice. It was so good, I haven't been able to find the one like it since. I think that's it. I don't know one. I don't know if it's Richard Kidd, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's more that you remember it, because if you went back and got some of the juices that you had before, that they wouldn't be as good as what you think they are.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that you'll hear that'll be like, when I first started, there was this whatever, and I used to do it. There's tons of people that have that flavor, that one that their memory is of something fantastic, and some people chase it in the DIY community. Yeah, you know,
All right,
uh,
you said England. E-cigarette flavours like sweets and fruits could be banned under the plans to crack down on Britain's child vaping epidemic. I know they've had a meeting about it. I don't think they're banning the flavours. They're on about. I know there were a lot of things about
they're
doing
just going to ban the
plain.
children. It's
Yeah,
easier.
ban the children. Yeah, they're on about doing plain packaging and shit like that. They were on about. It's all been thrown around. They've got a big meeting next month about it. Apparently. If post, can you send a link via Insta or Facebook? Link to who?
Uh, who does creamy vanilla? I don't know. I don't know of a creamy vanilla. I mean, I know a lot of vanillas that are
Well, a
creamy.
lot of them
As
are
far as the
creamy.
name of it's, I think she's talking about the name of it is creamy vanilla.
Yeah. I know Barry
No,
Jones. Barry Jones says I released a recipe and he went and it's private. That's probably my Solero bar, which I go, that's ready to do, but he'll then taste it and went, oh, great, I'll try. No, not ready. ready.
That's
It's
usually,
getting
Barry,
close.
that's usually when he's drunk, mate. He'll put stuff off and then take it down again.
Yeah, because I think it's great. I think it's great. And then 5 minutes later, I go, no, not good enough. But that would be I think that's the one I'm working on at the moment is Solero,
All
Solero
right.
Stream. And my first one, I was getting kind of an earthy note to it and stuff like that. So I changed it up again. But I'm using Salubrome for the mango and pineapple, but I don't want to release that one.
Has it got pineapple in it, a Slero?
Yeah.
I just get like a mango taste.
Yeah, I don't want to release that one because it's got salubrome and people can't get salubrome. So I was talking to Nick what I could replace it with. So I'm thinking about replacing it with vape trains. I think it's pineapple juice, which I didn't even know existed. You know, the vape trains got. I had a look at Nom Noms and they've got kind of a range of juices, which is supposed to be quite good. So I've been looking at them to kind of, so people can mix it rather than sit there and go, oh God, it's salubrome. I can't mix it. A bit like the VSO problem that we have here in the UK. It's still not released. I've got a cart full of things in Nom Noms waiting for VSO.
Yeah, and I think they're coming over on slow boat from China. Like I say, I did see something about it on Twitter. Someone put on about it. That they were looking at it, that they've been in, and there were going to be a disruption between Scotland because they want to outright ban disposables, and UK say, well, England, UK, Wales, whatever, Parliament are saying no. They're just going to look at restrictions to it. That's what it is. Like I say, they'll talk about plain packaging and all sorts on this meeting, but they've got a meeting next month apparently. Talk it over. ICANS has now moved on completely over to vaping community. Question says, Martin, do you not think back along with pre-nic steeped helped before TPR? Obviously, it is a bill, but just a nostalgia. Steeping with nicotine in did change the flavour, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, it's like
Definitely.
it's like Pugsy's White Rabbit. Changes completely after you put the nicotine in, leave it for a month to steep, come back to it, and it's just so much more fuller. The
Yeah.
flavors are fuller. Everything's
Yeah.
the whole
That's
vape is
that's
just
like
fuller.
the I wonder if I'm nuts. And then I decided to make a bottle of it with no nick. And I made a bottle of it with no nick. And I loved the regular. The bottle with no nick I made on July 17th of last year. And as you can see, I still got that much left in the bottle. It's because it just, the flavor totally went.
Yeah.
So it's not there.
Yeah.
And it has no.
It's got no body. It's got no oomph in it.
And it's not the fact that you're not getting the nick. It's just the fact that it just don't taste right.
Yeah.
So what they need to do is make an artificial nick that doesn't have any nicotine in it, that just has the nicotine enhancer part without having the nicotine. So if one of you flavor companies could get on that out there, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, you want an artificial non-nicotine nicotine.
It'd be like O'Doul's, non-alcoholic beer. That's basically
yeah. That's what. Yeah, non-alcoholic. Insane was chatting to a vapor at lunch, and he's on pods at £5 a day, off cigs for a year from 46 a day. It's a lot of money though. It's £5 a day in it. It is a lot of money. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be, but the thing is, if you smoked a pack a day,
15 a day.
Yeah. Well, he said he was smoking 40 a day.
So 30 quid a day.
At least probably more than that, by the time everything's said and done. So, you're saving 25 a day, So
yeah, there's a lot of things that they'll do. I don't think they will. I don't think they'll ban stuff here. I think because we're quite open to the idea. I think they will look at more on the restriction sort of side of things. Because I understand why people buy the bigger disposables, because they last longer.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's no given why they'll pay £10 for one that lasts them 3 or 4 days rather than a £5 one that lasts them fucking half a day. Do you know what I mean? So
I think the other thing that you have to do on stuff like that is you can sit and make up scenarios in your head as to what's going to happen and what's not until it comes out and it's official and here's what we're going to do and here's our plan and here's what we're doing. Then then you worry about it.
Yeah,
now,
at the moment,
there's nothing you can do other than just bang shit around, and by the time everything gets out, it's liable to be totally the opposite of what you thought it was going to be or what it was. Just wait till it happens and then deal with it. But you can't do
That's
anything.
All we've got to do. It's all hearsay. Exactly. All hearsay at the moment. Until something happens, we're not doing jack shit. They're just talking about it.
Talking about it isn't going to do a damn thing for you right now because you don't have all the facts. You don't have anything else. And until it's actually done, leave it alone. Don't worry about it. That's the best thing to do. Forget it. Stop worrying about it. Just go on with your regular everyday life.
I can't see chat.
Yeah, it is mine. Should allow big advice exactly. Martin's on saying the easiest regulation is ECs can only be sold in vape shops. Yeah, is that? So that's it. Just stop them selling them in corner shops. Sell them in supermarkets.
What do you do about it online?
Well, that's the other thing in it that you can't stop that, can you? Do you know what I mean? It's hard to police, is that online?
Well, this is the thing, because I've been going through quite a lot of websites, and I only found one website which actually does a proper age check, not just are you over 18?
Yes.
Ticket, which was Dinosaurce. Dinosaurce actually does a proper age check to before he sends them out. He actually does a proper age check.
Well, here we have it.
No other websites do it at all.
Here we have it on every site. You go on the site here and it will be an age verification site. And as a matter of fact, I had one site that I went on. I had to take a picture of my driver's license, and actually send them the picture of my driver's license before they would send me my vape stuff.
I think when I first started vaping, I think Evolution did that. Evolution or Flawless, one of the two did that. I can remember going to put an order, and he said, "Could you upload your passport?" And I went, "Fuck off, no."
Yeah, and I think that's half a problem that people here say no. What is it? Cloudchucker says, "Is the nameless mod V2 I've been offered any good?" My case is just put, "Fuck I, Cloudchucker. If you don't, I will."
But I think that's what's it in the near future. That's what most websites in the UK will have to do, is do a check to an online database to check it for your age. Now, if it does it on an individual order every time on an individual order, it starts getting really, really costly. I went into it to see how much it costs and stuff like that, but some of them do it on every order. Some of it do it account based. So if you verified your account, it will put a tick next to it and it says, right, it's fine to send out.
Yeah. Once you get into that first one, you're fine.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, with the way the world operates today, if you put in just a bit of information about yourself, there is this thing out there that'll say, this guy's 68, he likes bacon and eggs for breakfast, he drives a red car, he does this. They can tell them everything they want to know about it, so they know exactly how old you are too.
Well, I've just got a thing through today, is like you need photo ID to vote.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's a new thing.
And I just thought, well, that's it, I'm not voting.
Yeah, that's the new thing. Yeah, you need photo ID.
You don't have a photo. We've had to have that too. You always had to have a photo ID here.
No, we've only just brought it in.
Yeah.
Anki wants to know, have you had a hole in one?
2. Yes. Not a hole in 2. I've had 2 hole in
ones. That one on a par 3 though.
Well, yeah. Although there's a par 4 that we play that I can reach in one, so there's a possibility on a par 4 at some point, but I doubt it because I didn't get my first hole in one until I was like 64.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like I got it, when I was, I'd been playing for a long time. And then when I called up, because I got a place that, you called up who made the golf ball, and then they sent me a hat that says Ace Club and all this other. And the guy was getting my information, younger guy, you could tell. And he's like, "Well, how old are you?" And I said, he said, "Which one is?" He said, "This your first one?" I said, "Yeah." And he said, "How old are you?" He said, 64. He's like, "God, I hope I don't have to wait till I'm 64 to get my first one." I was like, "Hell, fuck off, bud." Yeah.
Does computer games count?
Yeah.
Tiger Woods golf.
Computer games count, then I've got quite a few more, but no, they don't.
Yeah, Barry's saying Evolution do it. Anki's saying that Julie had to take a photo of her face and upload a driving license for some vape online. Yeah, some of them do. I remember, like you say, they used to do it. Richard says, once big tobacco take over the vaping business, all you all won't have to worry about shit. I mean, they do such a good job on everything. To be fair,
I'm only for Eric. I'm going to pick out Eric there. I'm only 4 years away from a bus pass.
Yeah.
Bastard. Reminding me.
They got Mr. Popgoals, happy birthday. He's put in nicely separated boxes, Benny. Thank you very much for showing us how to separate boxes.
Yes, birthday coil guy. Yes.
Rocky Tunic, you all right, my friend? Kenny saying doesn't mind the passport check, but the butthole picture was a bit unnecessary in his opinion. But when you buy on eBay, it always comes through that it says your age is verified, and I'm like, how do they manage that? In saying he made a few US orders at first. I had to submit a photo of my driving license. Did order elsewhere where verification was required, and my proof was on record from the first one.
I think we're going to say it a lot more now as we're moving forward. It has to be done.
Yeah, there will be. Well, they are bringing in tougher laws on it, aren't they? Because they're on about, like you were saying, about the ingredients on the bottles and shit like that, aren't they? on
Yeah,
the
well,
packet.
that's a way. Instead of doing the, I can never TDP,
Yeah, GDPD.
TPD. Yeah,
Yeah,
instead of doing that,
TPDR.
what they're doing is they're bringing label regulations through,
Yeah,
which means if it's over, I think it's 0.1% of an ingredient in the liquid, they have to have that chemical compound on the bottle. And also it's going to be cartoons and things which are going to not be compliant in that. So it's all the label regulations which are coming in, and it's just going to drop.
GDPR it is. The
You're not going to get any warnings. It's just going to drop,
Yeah,
and they'll just say, right, you've got 4 to 6 months to comply with the labeling regulations, which means if you're like a really, really small company and you say you've got a range of 8 e-liquids, you have to put those through compliancy checks.
yeah.
Which is very, very costly for small producers.
That's nothing. Mike Haynes just publicly said, Rocky, I made your nutsack last night.
Whatever turns you on, Mike. Groucho, Mike, it's £40. £40. It comes in a pelican case. Is that a good one? It's a blood splattered one. Any good? Scott, you all right? Mowgli,
If it
you
has
all
a
right?
certificate, it's got to be good, right?
I don't think it's cheap. It's nameless mods. I don't think they're cheap, are they?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm certificate, so that's.
You've got a certificate with it, yeah. Definitely. You get a certificate even if it's from China. It don't mean fuck all. It's not worth the paper it's wrote on, to be fair.
Yeah.
So,
You just get some tobacco, roll it up in that paper, and
yeah. So, Graham, talk about vanillas. Graham, how's your custard coming along? All that 57,000 versions that you've done. Graham showed us other day. He showed us a load of bottles of different fucking vanilla, different custards.
I've just been kind of testing custards out, and I don't know why. I don't. It's just.
What are you testing them in? The barrage
No, the barrage and stuff like that.
and stuff like that. So.
I've never quite been happy with all the custard. Premium custard I like. And I like Mullenbury custard, but Mullenbury custard can be a bit thin and everything like that. So I'm just trying to make a custard stone, which I could use for everything.
Yeah.
And so I've got about 6 bottles of custards, and I'm sick and tired of custards.
But everybody has a different opinion on custard. That's the thing. Everybody has a different opinion on custard. I like it like a bird's eye custard. Or
which is quite eggy.
Yes, but I don't like, I won't say I really like the Cap Vanilla V1.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It can be too dappy.
I do.
Yeah.
I like the
Cap.
like
it, yeah. But I like version 2. People don't like version 2 of it. I like the version 2 of it. You know what I mean? So
I can do either one,
Yeah.
And the TFA, I like the TFA, And I like the Inawera, although the Inawera to me is not as custardy as most custards are. It's more bakery-y.
Yeah, almost. It is, yeah. You get that little coconutty sort of taste to it.
Yeah. Well, you call it coconut, which I hate because I don't like coconut and I like it. So, but I've noticed now whenever I try to do Inawera custard that I'm beginning to get a coconut note on it, and I'm pissed because I never got that before you stuck that freaking idea.
But you get that. Sometimes people say to you, "Oh, can you taste this?" Like I get guava banana.
Yeah, it's just a banana. I mean, to me, not banana. To me, it was more of it's just got a bakery kind of note to it. It's almost cakey kind of mixed in with it,
It was when Amatorium, I sent them all out to reviews and stuff like that. And, I was watching one of the reviews and there was like that, and I'm getting this kind of brown sugar to the pastry. And I'm like, I'll take that. There's fucking brown sugar in there.
Yeah. Oh.
Everybody picks different things out of different things.
Right.
But the
And
custard,
the thing that I liked that you did though, you blindly sent like the stuff to Solom and those guys a lot
yeah,
of times, and then had them taste and try to and it was good because what it lets you know is a lot of this stuff is up here between the ears, because if
what I
somebody
put up,
tells you you taste strawberry, you
yeah,
taste strawberry, you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
and also kind of not going to go any deeper than this. But one of the flavors released, I lied completely on the bottle of the description, and everybody picked up the description and not what was in it. So basically, they read it, and their brain just goes, "That's what it is," and it wasn't at all.
Yeah.
Martin says he prefers a creamy ambrosia custard. There will be sales coming up soon because it's end of month. I've noticed that I keep getting 10% coming through now.
Yeah.
Spring sales are starting to start with EC1 sent me a code through for 10% off.
Well, it's the fifth, the end of the tax year.
Yes.
So kind of people, they'll be getting a load of stock will be coming into a hell of a lot of websites, and they will be clearing out their old stock as quick
Yeah.
as possible.
Yeah, definitely. Andrew George can't get on with Custard V1. A lot of people can't because it's the DAP in it, isn't it? It says FA Custard Premium loves that, but it's a little bit thin, needs help.
Yeah, well, it's like, what was it, the TPA Custard 2?
Yes.
It's very, very, I find it very dairy, and it's only got a slight, it kind of goes towards more of a milkshake than a custard for me. So I'm trying to hello, Benny.
Sorry, I was just replying. Sorry, I'm listening. I can't hear you. Do you know what I mean? I can't hear. It's not like I'm not listening to you.
I'm trying to balance at the moment. I'm trying to balance custard premium with V2 and get kind of what I would like as for
what you'd like it as a custard. Yeah. But like I say, it all goes down to what you want. Do you want it fuller? Do you want it, a little bit lighter? Do you want it more vanilla? Do you don't want it as vanilla? It depends what you want. It all depends what you want.
You want to thicken it up some, just put some salted caramel in it.
There's one I really, really liked, and I think it's 101 I put in. Where is it? I'll find the flavoring. Bear with me. Bear with.
Put in the milky, creamy caramel and some custard, and that'll thicken it up for you, and you'll be all right, Graham.
See, when you did, see, I was brought up on what is it, custard?
That's it. I put some vanilla wafer in, one of them, and that brings out this really bright vanilla note.
Right.
But it also thickens the custard if you use it quite low.
See, I would a bird's eye custard, which were made from a powder with milk. So it's a little bit milkier, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's bird's eye when you make it from powder.
You get that malty kind.
Yeah. You don't get that. It's not like ambrosia, which is a bit more thicker and thing. It's more of a like bird's custard.
Well, I remember having an argument.
Not bird's eye. They do fucking what is it? Birds, not bird's eye. They do peas.
Well, it wasn't an argument. It was
peas and corn and frozen vegetables.
yeah. Bird's eye. Yeah, Captain Bird's Eye does corn. Yeah.
Discussion with Nevins, is Nick Brosier and stuff like that. And that time when I just went and bought loads of ambrosia custard and just sat there and ate it and try and pick out the notes and stuff like that, I was getting a slight caramel through in ambrosia. And when you taste Nick's, vape, the Nick Brosier, had to be called Nick Brosier, didn't it? And I get a caramel in that.
Right.
But he will argue that it doesn't have caramel in. Doesn't have a caramel.
You take salted caramel and put in it. Yeah.
But that could be like which custard he's using. That you get the slight caramel.
Well, no, because the two he uses is Premier and Mullenbury Legendary for that one. I'll put it in. I'll find it and put it in chat.
Yeah, bird's eye fish finger flavoured E-liquid. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, Captain makes fantastic custard.
Yeah, a little bit of custard peas.
Yeah, custard peas. Yeah.
That's it. Custard pea soup.
Richard Kidd says Canada sucks for vape gear deals. And it's legal here. Crazy. Oh dear. Yeah, we have some good deals. Like I say, they do come out with some good deals here, and there will be definitely be some more before end of tax year. Definitely.
Well, it's running
so
out
keep
of
an eyes
time.
out.
It's only a week away.
Rocky's just put one on. DIY French vanilla mix, Beauty of the Moon. Do you want to put it up?
No.
Fair enough.
I saw where Mike Kane said he brought all his stuff over to vaping community exclusively now. So
My God, it's like
yeah, if you go on to
like
vaping
page
community,
2, like I was going through some of the recipes, and some of them I was like, that looks lovely.
some of them was like, oh my God, he can actually mix. I never thought he could.
I didn't say that.
Joking, Mike, just joking.
Under the cherry moon, Booty of the Moon. Okay, I'll share the screen. So let's have a look at the picture. It's a milk bottle. So delicious French vanilla cream. So it's creme fraiche FA. I haven't seen that been used for ages. 1.5 eggnog, 1. Flavora 1.5, sweetness Flavora 0.3, vanilla ice cream by Liquid Barn at 3.5, vanilla overload by Gremlin.
That's not working on the screen, Benny. When someone shares, it comes up where the 3 pictures are. And that's
right.
it.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Ice cream. So how did that work? What happened?
Oh shit!
I'll put that in chat.
That don't work at all, does it?
No,
That's that proper coils doing that shit, innit?
Yeah, you're okay as long as no one shares screen, because then I the bottle come up. I thought,
we'll get top, middle, and bottom. Bollocks.
So what did that do? Just put it in a little
box? It in all 3 different boxes.
Put it in 3 boxes. So part of it's in this box, parts in this, and parts in the bottom, and then the rest of it just left out. It's like I ain't got anywhere to put this shit.
So I'll have to we'll have to sort that out. That's shite, isn't it? Oh dear. Okay, I didn't even see that till you just said look there.
I've got it on the other screen here. I looked over at it, and when the milk bottle first came up, is what kind of got me, because I thought when I saw it here on Zoom, I don't remember the milk bottle looking like that.
I think what I'm going to have to just try it again. Just let me do.
It's with Rocky's on the out of vanilla bean ice cream 3.5. I've been pushing that vanilla ice cream higher.
Proper tech tips will sort that out before next week.
I've suddenly got chat for some random reason.
You got chat.
Yeah, it's captured chat. I can have watch. I'll flick it over. There you go. I've got chat in corner. I don't fucking know I've done that.
I don't see. Oh, you mean like it'll be on the screen?
Yeah, go. Just have a look now. Just have a look now.
All right, well, it hasn't come up yet. It takes 14 seconds. I think it is. Right?
You'll see, it's fucking randomly captured my chat.
Oh, there it is. Now your chat.
What's that all about?
And at the bottom it says Benny Vapes. Say something.
I don't know what's going on here.
It's like, stop making me say something. I don't want to say something. So, but it's not. That's just a snapshot of what was on chat there, because it's not moving. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Right. So Graham, share now for me.
Try it now, Graham.
Okay. I'm going to share that one, which is my Solero ice cream.
There you go.
this is the Salubrone version of Slow ice cream, which works. I want to change the fresh pine before releasing it. I want to change the fresh pineapple to Vape Train and the mango to Vape Train, to the juices and stuff like that. But it works. It works really well.
Now it is.
And there's a little trick that I discovered: orange marmalade, which I had it a little bit too high in my first one. I put it at 0.4 for this one, and what that does, it separates the fruits away from the cream, so you don't get like a mixed
All right, yeah.
cream. It actually brings the fruits away from the cream, so you get the fruits and then the cream comes in, and it doesn't really the fruits don't interfere with the cream that much.
Right.
I suddenly had a brainwave and I said, how do I separate that? And I just thought, hang on, let's try this. And it worked. And especially because Solero does have orange in it, so you have that slight orange note, but it's playing around with the percentages because you do get that kind of that jammy note that you get with jams. Peptin. That's the word, peptin. So I've got to reduce it enough so you don't get that peptin note.
Right.
Andrew George has a question, Graham. Go for it.
I'm trying to make a pod juice, but my mixes are really weak. Not sure what I'm doing wrong. I like Lorenz lemonade, Hawaiian punch, pomegranate, and cool order.
7%, 8%. Sounds like
8%, and super sweet at 2%. That should bring out all.
Do you know that Lorenz lemonade? I find that changes everything into like a fizzy refresher. That's what I find.
So that's what you think was in that trifle?
Yeah, yeah. I find it makes everything taste fizzy. Makes it like a fizzy sweet one.
Trying to think.
What's he doing? He hasn't put what ratio he's doing.
No. What it could be the ethyl maltol in the concentrates to give the concentrate sweetener. So you have too much ethyl maltol in there, so it's dulling the flavor.
So it's muting it. So it's muting it down.
Might be muting it. So I'd actually reduce the percentages. I've never used Lorenz lemonade. I tend to use Flavor West. Flavor West lemonade. Yeah, try reducing the percentages. You might get more joy. No, and here's Tim. Is he going to come?
Don't say anything. He's mad.
Jason, have you got a recipe for blue ras custard? Bill, what are you? You've got what's that?
I've got blue ras, but it's not custard. It's cake and cream.
Yeah, but you could take it out and put a custard in, though, couldn't
you? What are you going to take out the cake? I guess.
I'll make a quick blue ras custard.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Basically, this only got 3 things in it. So if I took, I'd have to take. Well, actually, I guess you'd probably take the cream out, because if you put the cream and the custard in, it's going to get real creamy, because this is pretty creamy as it is.
Right.
With the it's actually not as condensed milk, but
that might go well with what is it? Might go well with the custard.
Drop a custard in here, but if I was going to, I'd probably go with Inawera.
Yeah, I'm going to put Inawera. I'm going to do the premium and Inawera.
Martin's saying, is that a true mango? As I find it some taste off.
Your mango, Graham.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a true mango they're wanting to know that you had in that?
The Salubrone.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite a light mango. It hasn't got that much of a for me. I don't find it has that much of a body, but it's a lovely mango taste.
So
It's
it doesn't. The
it's not
urine in
overly
it's
mango-ish.
right. The urine in it's not as strong smelling as most you
Oh,
think.
you don't get any smell of urine from it.
True. It's mango.
Tim's just put in Tommy, you alright? Nothing like pulling into a gas station, then car turns over, won't start. Swapping relays, got it started, but getting connections cleaned and picking up new relays.
If the car's turned over, it's the best time to change the tires because it's easy. There's no weight on
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
The car's turned over and they're all sticking up in the air on it.
I think he's just put a link. Oh, he's just put a link to a Blue Raz Custard, Graham.
Oh, that's fine. Where's that?
It's in there.
Chat.
Do you want to? Oh, shit.
It's got to be in chat. Where else would he put a link, Graham?
All right, just a second then. So we'll have to do this again.
Yeah, go keep it on that.
So, I go and share it.
This is the link that Hanky's put in as Hanky Mix This. Bavarian cream flavor West at 2%, blue raspberry liquid bond at 3.5%, raspberry barrel at barrel FA at 2%, shisha vanilla at 3%, super sweet at 0.5%, vanilla custard TPA at 3, and vanilla whipped cream cap at 3. Where's the one I've just done? Okay, this is the one I've just quickly done. Don't know what it will come out like. It's probably going to be raspberry forward. So blue raspberry liquid bomb, because it is kind of the best blue raspberry out there.
No, I'll disagree there.
Okay.
Flavor West.
Okay, Flavor West. Use the combo, the custard combo, which is quite famous in the DIY community, which is Innerware custard at 1. Custard premium at 2.5, and I use the raspberry syrup with the blue raspberry to try and lift it away from the custard and give it a little bit more raspberry taste. And cap super sweet. I'll make that public.
But to see, the thing is the blue raspberry. I don't want the raspberry taste. I want the blue ras taste. They're two totally different things. Raspberry and blue raspberry are not the same.
Okay, I'll bring that raspberry syrup down, because you can have that around about 0.4 to get rid of the there you go, 0.4. That should give it the texture to lift it away from the custard and not push. I love raspberry though.
Well, yeah, we kind of figured that, but I'm not saying I like raspberry and I like blue raspberry, but I don't see the two. The two flavors are two totally different flavors. Blue raspberry is more of an artificial flavor, whereas raspberry is raspberry.
Yeah, I find that a blue raspberry is it don't taste raspberry.
No, it's more of a candy
yes
kind of thing to it. It's not really a raspberry flavor,
Yeah, like I say, it's not a full-on thing.
No, it's not. And so if you enhance it with a raspberry, then you're pushing.
Do you want to bring that up, Graham?
It to taste more like a raspberry. You may as well just leave the blue ras out and put the raspberry in.
Yeah. Making me work tonight with this.
But you have to change it every time I share a screen.
I've done a screen share, so I've made a box with a screen share that's got all us on. When you share it, I can go like that then. And then just
blue raspberry candy 101. I do like that raspberry. I keep on forgetting about. I think I've got about 50 mils of that. It was one of the first times I ever used blue raspberry, was the blue raspberry candy, and I just fell in love with it. Blueberry jam at That's at 6. Blueberry jam wonder flavors at 2. Raspberry sweet TPA at 2. And
So I like that raspberry sweet, mate.
SSA at 3. Push it to 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try pushing that whipped cream right up.
No. Does it work? But have you figured out, does it work with any whipped cream and only that one?
I've only really tried it with that one.
You were supposed to be experimenting with others.
I know, but then I got waylaid with custards.
Have you tried? Graham is saying, Anker's saying the new Dino sauce.
The frozen raspberry
Raptor.
Yeah. But first thing I got was, whoa! I see why they call it frozen. But the thing is, when I was first tasting it, I was just full of cold, run down, full of cold, and I was getting this kind of candied bubble gum kind of thing. That's when I had a cold. But when I didn't have the cold, it changed completely.
I had blue raspberry in here.
It was nice.
It's also cold.
And it's saying blue raspberry TPA with some blueberry wild is good. And Rocky's saying a rainbow ice cream cone is coming soon. Taste the rainbow.
Skittles.
Taste the rainbow. Yes.
Skittles.
Have you tried it in, what is it, salts, Hanky's saying? Have you tried it in salts?
No.
And that is a no.
I had a non-nicotine. I had no nicotine in it at all.
All right, you not put nicotine. Oh, what a sample.
It was a sample.
Yeah, but then that's what we were just talking about. Like when you make something without nicotine, if you sample it and then you put nicotine in it, it could taste entirely. It will taste it.
But I had a bottle of 10 mils and it lasts. When I first tried it, I put it to the side. When the cold had gone, the 10 mils went in a day.
Right.
Just gone.
So then you've got to have another thing over here with just pure nicotine in it. And you take a hit and then you hit the nicotine to get your nicotine buzz. And then you go back and hit that for flavor.
Yeah.
Don't try that at home.
Yeah. Yeah, just have one pure nicotine.
Yeah, it's like I don't put Nick in any of my juices. I just have one tank of Nick sitting over here. I take a hit on it every now and then, and I bang these about 10 times.
I told this story before. There was this guy that I went to when I was doing servicing on houses, and he wanted to get off, and he'd just done just done a come off at Stinkies and got his first gear, and he'd gone on to short fills. So he'd got this bottle of juice, and he says, I can't get on with it. He says, I really don't know what I'm doing with it. He says, I'm always wanting a cigarette. I said, I can't, I don't know what it is. And I went, all right, well, what do you think? He said, it might be what you're doing with it. He says, oh, well, I put my juice, fill my tank up, and so they had 2 drops of this little thing that he gave me. He says, so I put 2 drops of this little bottle. So we were putting 2 drops of nicotine in his tank every time I filled it up. Instead of putting the nicotine in the bottle, he put it in his tank. He thought that's what you did with it.
The one thing I have been doing with the nicotine is I'm starting to saying that I've just had 10 mils in an RDA. I've been trying to reduce it. I'm trying to get down to 1.5, and I'm failing badly.
You just pop in Hanky out of the Zoom room. Yeah, that's what I was just about to say to him.
After the show's over, Hanky, you don't have to message him or whatever. Just pop in. He'll be here.
Yeah, AI makes the recipes for him, Skynet. Yep. Frank says, any news on VSO or Nom Noms? Yes, news is that they're just coming from China, we think. On the slow boat. So we think they've come from over there. They've come across the wrong way around the country, ended up at Shenzhen, and then they're going to get the slow boat from China to maybe Europe, and then from Europe they'll end up in
No,
Eat
that's totally wrong. What I was told is
Bob.
basically they had two oars. They lost one of them.
Yeah, let's go around
They're
this.
having it shipped to them, so that they can get that oar. And once the ship that's got the oars taking the oar out gets out there and gives them that oar, then they'll have two oars and they can take off again.
Yeah.
So that's basically
Yeah, Eric, from about 20 drops. Well, he only putting 2 drops in his tank every time he do. Funny. I've said, no, mate, put it in there. Fee's just put one up.
like as Hanky says, no, I look a mess and haven't powdered my face. I'm thinking, when does Hanky not look a mess?
Yeah.
Sorry, Hanky. I deeply apologize for that, but
I think we need Fee on to come on the show.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get. Yeah, we're gonna have to get him.
Yeah.
Definitely. Have you brought it up?
Which one is it?
Dulce custard. Dulce.
oh,
Got it.
DDL. Delushi.
So Bavarian cream, jungle flavors at 1.5, custard premium, FA at 3. Oh,
DDL.
Dulce de leche.
Dulce de leche.
Dulce de
DDL
leche
is an
jungle
easy way
flavors
to
at
say.
1.5 and sweetness sugarlose at 0.5. And I'll put that in chat.
What is dulce de leche?
That's a caramel.
Is that what it is?
A cup down. It's a cup down butter caramel, is it?
Yeah, it's just a caramel. It's pretty much what it is. It's
Right.
it's a little lighter caramel. That's the thing is, I used to work somewhere where we made the cups for Haagen-Dazs ice cream.
Mm.
And one of their flavors is that. And so nobody in the plant could pronounce it. So it'd just be like, I need a pack of DDL so I can make those. And everybody just called it DDL. It was always
Every time I go on holiday to Spain, I always get the ice cream, Dulce de Leche ice cream. It's either that or kind of the lemon sorbet ice creams. You know, the big stalls.
Oh, yeah.
And you just sit there. And every holiday since I've started mixing, I just look at those stalls going, I want to make that. I want to make that. I want to take a photo, come home, see if I can make the ice cream.
I'll tell you, the only thing that I haven't, you told me about the, what was it, creamy, milky caramel or whatever?
Yeah.
What's the thing with that is, it's like everybody's talking about in here. What's the difference between that and DDL? Because basically that's what DDL is. It's a creamy, milky caramel.
It's more milky, isn't it? It's just like Dulce de Leche with a lot of cream in it.
Yeah, just a little more cream than the
A lot more cream, yeah.
Right. Bob, I hope you're all right. He's got kidney stones. Very painful.
He's not all right if he has those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Martin says DDL is the best Haagen-Dazs flavour.
Yeah.
Paul says, get Simon on and show you how to mix up the shills. And everybody's saying that it is that it's the creamy caramelly thing.
Yeah, Haagen-Dazs.
I have to try that because I've never tried Dulce de Leche.
I've got about
it sounds like a Mexican wrestler, that, doesn't it? Dulce de Leche.
I think there's con de leche and the Dulce de Leche, and I was after the con de leche, and for a period of about 6 months,
What de leche?
ordering the wrong one.
Dulce de Leche.
Spell the first word. No, not what did you? What
Con de leche.
Spell that?
CON.
Oh, con.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I thought you were saying con.
Barry Jones says it translates to sweet milk.
Okay. Yes. But
And Rocky says dulce means sweet.
Yeah.
Creamy, milky undertones. It's delicious. Never had it. I'll have to try it. Definitely have to try it. I'm sure they'll have some in Aldi or Lidl.
Oh yeah, I've got bottles of it here because it's just I put it right there. The three things that are there is that I put together there is the DDL, butterscotch, and caramel because they're all three in vaping circles. They're close, not the same, but they're in the same family. You know?
It's
Yeah.
like, what was it? The Dutch de leche, the SSA flavor. I got that thinking, oh, I'll try that, and then I looked at the bottle and it looks like motor oil, and I had to go, I don't really want these.
Yeah, it does. It is.
It really
is
puts
dark.
you off. I know it shouldn't, but
Exactly.
it still
But
puts you off.
just can we say Bob's just put in that VSO makes a fantastic flavour. It is a cult because we've still not got it.
We haven't got it. That's right.
Okay, yeah, it's
But
still...
Ian Thomas also thought you said what I thought you said as well.
Creme de
Right?
leche.
Yes. It sounded like it. That's why I said, could you spell it? Because this is sounded all wrong.
You're just being salty.
Yeah. And Nanki saying, it's all your fault. All I'm saying lately is Lidl colours. Talking about Lidl's colours, Adidas, what is it? Aldi have brought out some Aldidas flip-flops.
Here is the DDL, the TFA, dark.
Yeah.
And here is the milky caramel right
My
beside it.
milky caramel's not that colour.
Not a whole lot. Milky caramel fudge is what this is.
Mine's not that colour. Oh, no, it's.
Are you thinking of Tres Leche? Which is getting a bit
That's
complicated.
it. I think it might be Tres Leche. It was Tres Leche I was after, but there's Conde Leche as well, which I've been, which is condensed milk.
Wasn't Tres Leche? Wasn't that a ZZ Top? No, that was Tres Hombres. Yeah, Tres Hombres. That was
Bob's saying that's 3 creams. 3 creams, not just one, not 2, but 3 creams. Well, we should then just go over to Flavour Craver and try out some of the original flavours. You can find over there, our White Haw, Tickle Me Pink, and also Mexican fried ice cream. So go over to Flavour Craver, and try some of the one-shots over there. Thank you very much.
Well, talking about things like that, it was the one thing I was trying to get hold of is evaporated milk.
All right.
That basically condensed milk and evaporated milk are pretty close to each other.
Oh no, they're completely different.
Brad's
They're
put in
close.
crime brulee. VCC, if you go to VCC, Rocky's dropped in dulced enchiladas.
Oh, I remember that recipe.
And he put another one in earlier on VCC, which was because everybody went past it. Okay. I forgot why I put another one on. Oh, mango peach rings. Oh, that's what it said. Dulce mango peach rings.
Yeah, yuck.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Crime brulee. Crime brulee. I like that. I like that one, Brad. Crime brulee. Hey, I'll have a creme brulee.
But I think I've got 3 bottles of Dulce de Leche, the Flavor West version.
Right, are you going to share? Are you going to put these peach rings up for him, VCC?
I'm still trying. I'm staring at the screen trying to find Rocky's peach rings. Where's peach rings?
That's it. Dolce enchilado.
Dulce enchiladas.
Dulce enchilado.
I think.
And if you put like
something
you can have the green ones, you just got to put the green sauce on top, or the red sauce.
What with
depending
peach rings?
No, if you're going to have enchiladas, you can put the green sauce on an enchilada. You can put the red sauce on an enchilada. There's all kinds of sauces.
What's the green sauce? What's the green sauce? I only ever had red sauce on it, and I don't mean tomato
There's
now.
like green peppers, and it's just a green sauce instead of a red sauce.
All right.
Okay. Oh wow. Heat.
Heat? What the hell's heat? I've never heard of that one.
I've got heat.
You've got some.
Candied mango Capella at 3.8. Heat. Flavora at 0.3. Hibiscus sweet. Flavora at 0.8. Lime Flavora at 0.4. Mango Costa Rican special at 0.3. Peach gummy Flavora at 4. Red chili VSO at 2.5 and super sweet at 0.5. Red chili. I'm trying to think of like what to replace the red chili with.
You said it's not enchiladas, it's enchiladas.
Enchiladas. I have to make a sriracha mix for my son. Very nice. Jalapeno sauce. Jalapeno sauce is the good one.
Jalapeno, not jalapeno.
It's jalapeno. Not hallow. No, it's
I
Jello.
was messing around with that heat with cooling, so I could try and get a hot and cold hot vape which turns cold.
Right.
Doesn't work.
So you're trying to get like on the inhale, you get the heat, and then on the exhale,
you get the cold. I tried it for about 3 months trying to do that, and I just failed every single time because heat and cold, your brain mixes it all up. It's
and
like flavour ice.
If you put heat and cold, did it just come out warm?
Yeah, just
I
lukewarm.
think it's flavour ice. Like for some reason, tricks my brain into thinking it's heat.
Right.
Might just be me.
Oh, close one eye and then and close the other eye and blow it out.
Yeah. Rocky's saying red chili VSO is great. It's a cult because we still haven't got them. It's still a cult.
It'll be a club when it comes to nom noms. We'll change it to a club.
Paul's putting jalapeno. Fuck me, thank you, Benny. Yeah, it's jalapeno. Well, you're from Yorkshire, of course it's jalapeno. I'll have some of them jalapeno things on them.
Yes.
Wait, Anki, what is it? Liam's off catching flies because he needs some for the store tomorrow. And
Tim was just in.
Tim's doing AA breakdown.
Tim flipped his car over.
Ian Thomas says TPA capsicum. Years old, but it's hot.
Yeah, I'd use it quite low because they did a was it the Bargain Vape Lives, and they did a challenge, so I sent him a
Oh, is that when you send him that capsule and all that line?
To heat, and I felt like I was going to kill him. I might have put a little bit too much in.
Exactly, Ian. Jalapenos.
VSO.
Yeah, exactly, Barry. Yeah, exactly. You'll be ordering a 10ml bottle, it'll have 5ml in it because it'll fucking take it that long to get here.
Yeah, it should be well steeped. I don't know. You had to figure all that rocking on the boat.
Yeah, it'll be well mixed, won't it? Yeah.
When VSO does, I don't know how much Swaggy has sent to Nom Noms. I don't think it's going to be in stock for very long.
No, it's definitely not going. Everybody's
it all
waiting
depends because I mean, it's like everybody's waiting on it, but
yeah,
no one that it's here. It's like, is it really
Zip
here?
it.
No, it's zipper.
And it's saying use Flavour West cherry lips.
They got cherry lips.
I don't know.
I
It
love
says
cherry lips.
Yeah, it says they've got cherry lips. Use Flavour West cherry lips. I didn't know they had cherry lips.
That those kind you used to get that you had the little thing in the back and then you put them in your mouth for Halloween and then you walked around.
They're just little cherry. They're like
they get stuck in your teeth. You're like,
yeah, they're like what is it? They're like a floral cherry gum, basically.
This year was like they were like the pear fat type stuff, and then you had they were red flavored, cherry flavored stuff, and then they were like lips, and then you would just stick them here.
Oh, I remember those. We used to have them as kids.
Yeah.
Frank says we all used to clean the bath with Ajax until the PC crowd intervened. I don't think it's called something else now, isn't it? Ajax.
Ziff.
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 CIF.
It is, it's safe. Yeah. Do you know why they changed it? Do you know why they changed it to SIF? Because that's what it was called in Europe.
What's wrong with Ajax?
Because it was called SIF in Europe, so they changed it so it wasn't confusing for Europeans when they called it Ajax. So there you go. Same as
that won't work
changing.
then. When I was a kid, they used to say, "Oh, man, I caught something even Ajax won't take off."
Well, it's same as Starbursts. We called them Opal fruits,
Yeah.
and they changed them to Starbursts to make them more so everybody knew what it is.
But there's no stars,
yeah,
and they
that's
don't
it.
really burst.
No, well, they called them Starbursts, didn't they? So they changed them from Opal fruits, made to make your mouth water, to Starbursts, made to make your mouth water.
Made to make your mouth water.
That's what they was for Opal
Why
fruits.
not
Opal
just drink
fruits.
water?
Opal fruits made to make your mouth water.
This makes my mouth water. Imagine that.
Right.
It's like when it was it Nutso hazelnuts.
Yeah. Marathon and Snickers, yeah. Marathon. We used to call them Marathon to change them to Snickers.
Yeah.
Opal fruits. Because we're supposed to pronounce it Ajax. Not
Ajax.
Ajax. Ajax.
Ajax.
That's a football team, innit?
Yeah, the football team.
Well, they changed. It used to be what of it, oil of Ulay, didn't it? And they call it Olay now.
There you go. I've got a recipe.
Go on then, bob it up.
I didn't make this. This is an AI recipe.
Oh,
So here's a recipe for Dolce de Leche ice cream flavored e-liquid vape. I've got no idea what's this. Dolce de Leche flavor at 2%. Do they actually do a Dolce Leche? AI lies to you all the time. Vanilla bean ice cream, TFA at 3, caramel Capella at 2, and sweetener TPA at 1%.
the only thing I'd have a problem with there is Flavora at 2% on most anything is,
It lies to you. Doesn't know what it's doing. It just completely lies to you.
Because you have to understand AI has no taste buds.
Well, no, I asked it to make a peach cobbler, and it tells me to mix vape train cobbler at 3%. I was like, what?
He just wants to try.
So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make up names of something, and we're going to make a juice.
Have you seen that Stephen Hawking's video that's going around 2014 when he won about AI?
No.
Right, there's a video going around showing Stephen Hawking's at a conference opening the AI Centre somewhere of doing investigation, saying it'll either be a fantastic thing or it'll be the worst thing for humanity.
It will be the worst thing for humanity. I read the OpenAI paper about 2 days ago and read what they were making it do and stuff like that. And it has now got sparks of AGI, which is artificial general intelligence, which is the start of consciousness.
Well, that's what we're saying on this. It'll either be really, really good for us, or it'll end up being that it'll go totally wrong way. And he says at the end of it, good luck.
Here, AGI is your adjusted gross income, which you have to have last year's tax forms in order to be able to put it on this year's tax form so that they can tell what.
Well, it's a massive arms race now for AI, and Microsoft basically took everything that OpenAI did and put it in there, and then sacked the team, the team which puts the safeguards in, sacked them all off.
Maybe China could use it to name the mods and things like that.
I think they already do with some of the names of the mods.
Right, we are coming up to that time. It is nearly past, so thank you very much for joining us, everybody in chat. Hopefully we'll have a full team next week. Everybody should be back, hopefully. So yeah, Thank you very much for my fellow casters for joining me. Graham nearly backed out, so it's going to be me and Bill. So we'd want to.
And then I just felt guilty because Liam sent me a message saying, "Oh, making." I was like, "Oh, you bastard! Like you said it before I could."
What really was happening in Graham's head, he was like, okay, these guys aren't going to be there. I can be the star. I can be the soul.
Yeah, I can be. So yeah, so like I said, thank you very much in the chat. It's been fantastic. We will say our goodbyes. We'll say with Graham.
All right, cheers, everyone. I'll pass it over to Bill.
Thanks, chat. As always, excellent input, little humor, some great questions, all the good stuff. You can find me on Monday nights on the Monday night with Mick and Bill, but not this Monday night because this Monday night Simon's interviewing Mick, so you'll have to go to Simon's show to see Mick.
Yes. Pass it back to me because I forgot to do something.
I'll pass it to. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to pass it back to Graham because I think he forgot something.
Yeah, I forgot. I've forgotten to proper calls. I think it's 10 o'clock. We're on
10 o'clock on Friday. Yes,
10 o'clock on the Friday. We've got Wire Talk with Big G. So that he's a lovely bloke. So that should be quite interesting. So if you want to pop along to that. And the Saturday show has got Phil and Dimmy on again. And the last show was one of the best shows I've seen all last year when they had them on. So I'll pass it over to Benny.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Like I say, for everybody who's popping in. So, Anki, we haven't finished yet.
We haven't finished.
Anki, we're not done yet.
You've just cut Bill off. I've got half a bill and half a Anki. So anyway, thank you very much for everybody for joining us. It's been absolutely fantastic. Don't forget to check out Bill on a Monday night on the Mick and Bill's late night show. Do check out. Still only got half of you on. Do check out Graham on Proper Coils, his channel on the Proper Vape Show on a Friday night at 10 o'clock. There will be no NUVS. We will be back next Wednesday. Don't forget to check out our sponsors. Don't forget to check out our sponsors, which is Proper Calls, and use DIY 10 for 10% off. Do go out to Flavour Craver and check out some of the original flavours from the place you know where. And we'll see you again next week. Good night.
See you later.